Now that autumn is here, I thought what better time to use a film stock that I haven't really used much before, Portra 400. A few months ago I decided to light some money on fire and test my luck with some pre-owned eBay expired Portra 400. Expired in only, I think it was August 2023, so it's not too far out at the time of making this and the time of shooting this, but it's still a risk to take. The seller told me it was stored in the fridge. I can only take their word. I've also stored it in the fridge, but I hope that it was stored in a cool place during the Royal Mail parcel process. If not, that's on me. And with my portfolio being full of sunshine and rainbows, I really wanted to challenge myself to see what I could get. This is image one of the day. I can't say I'm overly impressed by what I shot. So the main point behind the image was to try and capture the sheep in the foreground, the people in the middle ground, and the trees in the background. But by the time I actually composed the shot and got the exposure correct, the people were just too far away, and I only had 100mm prime lens on me at the time. And yeah, as you can see, you can't see the people. The first location of the day was going to be Foggintor Quarry. Foggintor Quarry is a special place for me. It's one of my favourite places to go on Dartmoor. I've had lots of good memories here with lots of good friends and lots of good family, so I wanted to photograph it again today. I photographed it many times before. I've done some social media videos here. I've shot on the Fuji original X100 as well, and so therefore I wanted to do some Portra 400 shots. But unfortunately, the path down to the actual quarry itself is shut off, so I'll have to see what I can do and where else I can shoot. This shot I'm actually pretty happy with. The composition is very simple, with a clear foreground, a clear middle ground, and a clear background with a clear focal point. It's nothing amazing, but I like it. Similar to the last shot, this image is once again very simple. I think I could have played with the composition a little bit more and maybe shot the image landscape, and it's something that I'm trying to do more often because I have a really high preference to shooting portrait right now, and I don't really know why. But if the house is maybe more on the left or the right, playing with more of a rule of thirds, or just something a little bit more creative, I think the image would have done better. But I can't say I hate the image, I just think it could have been shot a little bit better. I'm not going to take you out with me because, as you can see, hoping it's not too bright, it's absolutely pissing it down. So fingers crossed I can get this shot, because I've wanted this shot for absolutely ages. I'm actually very happy with these two shots, purely because I've wanted to get these shots for a little while, so I had a rough idea on how I wanted to compose them, and especially with the close-up shot of the telephone in the telephone box. The image is simple enough with a nice contrast, and it's something that I think I could consider putting forward possibly into a portfolio. Don't quote me on that because I'm not so sure quite yet. In recent time I haven't really done much landscape or woodland areas, and this is something that I want to work on personally, because I feel like for a portfolio I need a breadth, and I feel like Portra 400 is pretty good to do that. The colours are pretty balanced, the ISO and the speed being 400 is really good for some of these more dingier weather days. I really struggled to compose this image due to the fact of the manual focus on the Fuji GM670. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just quite difficult to actually nail the shot when it's quite a complicated scene, because there's so many branches and so many things in the way, and with the way that it doubles up and you have to match them, it's kind of hard to see which branch is which. So I think that the image is actually ever so slightly out of focus, and I could have done with using a slightly shallower depth of field just to really make the broken branch pop a bit more. Also, if anybody in the comments can let me know, the image has like a mark at the top right, and I'm really not sure what that is. It's on the actual film as well as. I never opened it during the shooting process or anything like that, so I don't know if it's a scanning issue or what's happened, because I don't know where this blue's come from. Not shooting landscapes very much recently. I'm actually really quite impressed with this image. I like how the log is going up the right hand side of the image. You've then got a small mound of an island in the, I'd say off the left third, and then you've got the waterfall around the back. It's really simple, but I'm quite partial to it, and I also shot landscape, something that I've been trying to do more often when I see the opportunity to, and I think this is the perfect shot for it. I did shoot it in portrait and I don't like it. So actually, out of the 10 images shot, I would say I probably have about 2. 2 images that I'm very happy with. I particularly like the phone box shot. Maybe the full shot could become a third. And I really like the landscape shot actually of the river and the log, and you've seen the image and it's on screen now. None that I would say definitely portfolio worthy, but that's fine. That's the way photography goes. Like, sometimes you'll get what you want, sometimes you won't, and you have to kind of play ball with that, and it's a learning experience for me. I went to areas that I like, shot things that I hoped were good, and it's got some result, didn't so much, so I'm very happy. in the sense that I learned something in this process of shooting in 2 different locations, and something that I would definitely take forward as I go forward with my photography journey. So if you like the video, give it a like, and sub goes a long way. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much. I don't know why I went. Bye bye.